One thing that I found quite interesting was in terms of placement. Just over three quarters, 75% of the companies felt that they were performing above average, which on the surface of it I thought was great. Then I kind of took a moment to step back and thought, is that perhaps, we talk a lot in the service world around transactional versus partnership building and hitting these tick boxes, and I'm wondering whether that's an indicator that perhaps the focus and the metrics for HR departments are a little bit too heavily weighted to acquisition rather than development. And I just wanted to get your thoughts around that, because as somebody that knows a lot about this whole area, again, going back to these the balances and the triangles, from that side of things, I think development should be as important as recruitment and attraction of talent. But do we focus too much on the tools for one and not the other, or are they aligned? How can we improve the way that we are using the technology? Like you said, we're in an era of digitalization, certainly been accelerated the last 18 months. Is that something that we need to be focusing on in terms of how the tools we can use to make sure we're doing development right? Talk to us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, we mentioned it, in the very beginning, that everything is related. Okay, so all aspects of your business are important. Okay, so you cannot do good, without putting enough focus on all three aspects. Okay, customers, employees, and actual, relations. Okay, so obviously, again, it's very clear that it's not enough to hire someone. It's not enough to recruit someone. It's not enough to close the position. Okay, and start to generate the revenue because and to do the initial training. Yes, obviously the initial training. But what's next? Okay, so if you don't put enough focus, enough attention, I would say, to in personal development, you can, the answer what will happen. Okay, so there's two options. Okay, very black and white. Okay, not trained enough, not performing well in front of the customer. Customer is gone. Thank you very much. Okay, so the world is now quite competitive, right? So we cannot afford to lose one single. Well, you can, but you better not. Okay, so especially I'm not talking about retail area, where everything low margin still in the competitive. Another aspect. Okay, so you don't put enough attention to your people. Employee satisfaction is decreasing, right? So what will happen? What will happen. Okay, so one of the two things. Okay, people can go. Okay, and you're starting recruiting cycle again. Operational cost, yada yada yada. Okay, so unhappy employee, as a nature of human being, can create the problem with your customer base. Okay, so from one reason or another, so customers. So very simple. It's not about technology. It's not about business. It's about people, right? So and you can say, right. So let's people manage people. Okay, so it's fantastic approach. But scalability wise, it's not going to work. Okay, so and you need to help. You need to help people to manage people. Okay, so to partnership with people. Let's put it this way. I like the approach of partnership in general. Okay, so